tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Green Bay Packers. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Handoff running left. It's Achane. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking in the air here. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Achane on the toss right. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Achane has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down pass play coming. That's complete. David Njoku crashes through a tackle. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. It's the end of 1 in Super Bowl 63. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They start out 2nd and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Motioning left is their running back. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down touchdown, just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The Browns, first down.
Set. Viking 18.
Now looking to throw. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They'll go play action. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He's dropping back to throw. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Pistol, it's Gibbs. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Enough to get from the gun. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go, set. Bravo 80. Chap 60, chap 60. Go win him, go win him. Hey, go win him.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. And the first play in the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Their own 28-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It is caught left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 60 in. Trap 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds his back. Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To throw here on first down. Here's a screen for Achane. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First down now, ball at the 33. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he can make that initial play comfortably and go to work after it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Brought in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, set.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
70 Lions.
Now they send their back in motion right. He'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Browns first down.
Gibbs now from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing it on second down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes. Pick six. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Returnable from the 2. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly blocked, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 back.
Airing it out to start this drive. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 60.
Running it with Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they just get the play off. Finds a man right side. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. That'll bring us 1 quarter away from the end of Super Bowl 63. It's Browns football. Their title hopes hinging on erasing that deficit. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Throw, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. From the gun on third down. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bring it.
They'll go, Judkins. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Working near his goal line. It's cut by Harrison. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Toss play left to Achan. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They kick the running back in motion. They're going to throw out of the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out now to his left. And after some relocating there, Gronk, they track him down away from the pocket. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
16 yards. 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To throw. Man in motion here. First down, play action. And he hits the end zone, touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game!
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Browns cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run. And the Lombardi Trophy is returning to the city of its namesake. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just one or two moments.